stay with this if you want a little bit longer. Otherwise, if you use shoulder bridges to activate the glutes, you can leave this bit out if you want. By the way, I've got 2 blocks. Sorry, I forgot to say. Arms by your side, feet hip distance, scoop the tummy, lift the tailbone, inhale. Exhale, still scooping the tummy, come onto the mat. A few more times. Neck is long, chin off your chest. Arms are long if you can. Spread the fingertips. Point the knees to the front. I'm still going up and down. Inhale as you lift, exhale as you come onto the mat. One more time. Let's stay up. Hold on the top. Lengthen the neck. Tuck the pelvis one more time. Lift slightly higher from the hips if you can. Stay here or lift both heels off the mat. Make sure it gets to your glutes and your hamstrings, not your lower back. If you can, pump your hips up to the ceiling for 10 only. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm lowering the heels and then the hips, starting from the top of your spine. Bring the knees into your chest, rock side to side, massage your lower back. To work on your stomach muscles, lifting the shoulders, putting your neck into neutral, drawing belly button in. Releasing the legs into tabletop. Fingertips are going to release to the ceiling and reach the fingertips higher, lifting your shoulders higher. And hopefully that's probably already in the stomach muscles, not the lower back, because you're pressing the lumbar spine into the mat. Extend your legs towards the ceiling and lift the fingertips even higher. Stay here or for 3 repetitions. I'm dropping the legs and the arms towards the mat, separating them, but shoulders are staying high. Inhale. Exhale, bring them together. You can even tap the fingertips to the ankles. Inhale as you open, shoulders stay high. Exhale, bring them back in, tap. One more time, keep those shoulders high. I'm shaking in the stomach now. And exhale, bring them back in. Hug the knees in. Rock yourself up into a seated position. Roll over the ankles straight away or find yourself on all fours. Come to the middle of the mat. Let's do the wrists. Spread those fingertips. Stack shoulders and hips, circles to the front. One more round. Back to center, cat and cow. Lift the heart up. Exhale, round the back. 2 more of these. One more time. Straight spine, but tuck your tailbone under. Step into high plank. I need to reach forward. Feet hip distance, shoulders above the wrists. Round your upper back. Draw the belly button in. It's absolutely fine to stay here. Without moving your hips, bend your left knee and lower it towards the mat. I'm not tapping it down, and I'm keeping the left toes glued to the mat. Exhale, straighten the left knee. Inhale, bend the right knee. Just lower it towards the mat. Exhale, straighten it out. Make sure your hips are not moving up or down or side to side. Left knee. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten it. Imagine you're stretching the left heel to the back. Inhale, bend the right knee. Exhale, straighten it. We've got 1 more each way. I promise that's it. Make sure your shoulders are staying above the wrists. Draw the belly button in, otherwise you might feel it in your lower back. One more time. Hold your high plank. First chaturanga, you can drop the knees. Push your weight forward, inhale. Exhale, go into your front. Stay there. Let's start with locust, pushing the feet into the mat. Point the fingertips to the back of the mat. Turn the palms down. Roll shoulder blades together and lift the upper back. Lengthen the back of your neck. Feel your upper back working. Squeeze the glutes. Send the tailbone to the back of the mat. Straighten the knees even more. Point the toes and lift the legs. If you need to lower your feet, please do so. One more, lifting the upper back. And then bring them onto the mat. Hands under the shoulders, feet hip distance. Push up onto all fours. Give me an angry cat as you're going towards child's pose. Tuck the toes if you haven't done it yet. Lift your bum up into downward dog. And pedal your heels out. Straight arms, spread fingertips. Tailbone up. Swing your hips side to side a few times. So you might get a nice stretch down your sides and your obliques. And then once you're back to center, walk the feet to the front of the mat. I'm taking little steps. Feet hip distance once you're there. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Grab the elbows with the opposite hand. Swing side to side. Make sure you've got a slight bend in the knees, if nothing more. Hands on your shins. Roll up, bending the knees. And then shoulders are the last one to come up. Roll your shoulders out. Reach up, inhale. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up. Exhale, lengthen up to the ceiling. Tuck the pelvis, straight knees if you can. Draw the last ribs towards your back. Press the little fingers towards the back of the mat. I'm feeling the back of the shoulders working, but the shoulders are away from the ears. Release the fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank. I'm still just stepping. You're more than welcome to jump. Inhale, push your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra, upward dog. Take your time, give your stomach, your front, a nice stretch, or use the back muscles. Exhale, downward dog. I'm going through child's pose. You can leave it out as soon as you're ready. Static downward dog. Hold it for another breath. I'm stepping the feet slightly closer to the ankles, so my downward dog is shorter. Feet are hip distance or slightly wider. Lift the right heel behind you into a three-legged dog. I know it feels shorter. Square the hips. Slightly bend the left knee. And you might want to keep the left heel off the mat and put it flat. Start feeling the right glute working. Keeping your right heel high, turn the right toes out to the right side of the mat and bring the right foot out to the side. Straight arms and hold. It's like a fire hydrant or with straight knee. Bring the right foot towards the mat. Sweep it up again into a three-legged dog. Inhale. As you exhale, bring the right knee towards the right elbow, and if you can, push it past your right tricep. I'm feeling the tricep on the inside of my right thigh. You don't have to do that bit, but if you can bend your arms, touch your left elbow onto the left rib cage. And I've made a tricep, I made my tricep into a tray. Push back up, and three-legged dog. We'll come back here. Inhale, push your right heel up. Exhale, right knee to the left elbow across. In the first round, you can hold it in a star pose by dropping the right knee under the hip. Or push across, fallen triangle. Extending the right knee, right foot down. Left arm up, take a big inhale, lift the hip high. As you exhale, tap your right hip to the mat. You can point the left fingertips towards the left heel. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left hand down, tap the right knee to the nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Push up nice and high. Exhale, right knee to the nose one more time and step through between the thumbs. Find the long stance. Right knees above the right ankle, left leg straight. Right arm up, easy twist. Open the chest. Long neck. Stretch the left heel to the back of the mat. Right bicep to the ear, reaching right fingertips to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, reach back up, sweep behind you, all the way down towards the mat. Join the left arm, crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, cactus. Hold the cactus. Option to touch down the left knee onto the mat. Just the once. Tap down. As you push back up, reach the arms up. Crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior two, left heel on the mat. Bend the right knee. Sink into the right knee, shoulders above the hips. Start the bind, left hand behind you. Flip the right palm, reverse. Find the top of your left or right thigh if it's there. Hold. Keep bending to the back of the mat. Hold the bind if you can. Right elbow on the right knee. Side angle. Left shoulder is turning up to the ceiling. Use a block on the inside of the right knee or right foot if you want to reach the right fingertips towards the mat. Keep turning the left shoulder up. Leave the right hand on the block or place your right hand onto your shin with me. Triangle, I start extending the right knee, not all the way out. We keep turning the left shoulder up. And then release the left arm up to the ceiling. Keep a micro bend in the right knee. Tuck your pelvis under. Feel the obliques working. Bring the left bicep to the ear. Lengthening the left side of the body. Please be careful with the next bit. Make sure you're bending the right knee even more if you need to. Right bicep to the ear, reaching towards the front of the mat. Touch the fingertips without interlacing the fingertips if you can. And hinge back up into warrior two. I'm bending the right knee. And then release the heels outwards into goddess. I'm turning the heels in, toes out. Bringing the arms into a cactus. Hold. Shoulders back. Turn the knees outwards. 5-pointed star. Straighten the legs, reach the arms up, turn the feet parallel. Inhale. Wide-legged forward fold as you exhale. Dive onto the mat. Take a couple of breaths to find the safe stretch in the hamstrings. Tailbone up, slide bending the knees. We've got 4 side lunges. I'm helping with the hands on the mat to start with. I'm sitting to the back first, left heel, turning left toes out. Think about straight spine, strength in the legs. Pushing the bum back up, wide-legged forward fold just for a split second. Sit over to the right side, turning right toes out, walking hands over to the right. Good. Wide-legged forward fold. We've got 2 more, 1 more each way if you just want to wait for me in wide-legged forward fold. That is absolutely fine. Sit onto the left heel. One more wide-legged forward fold. 1 more side lunge to the right heel. Come back to wide-legged forward fold. 1 more breath to stretch. You should be able to go slightly further. 5-pointed star. Bend the knees, flatten the back. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Warrior 2 to the right heel. Exhale. Make sure you turn the left toes out towards the left side of the mat. Flip the right palm. I'm not binding anymore. Reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale, high plank, hovering the right heel. Frame the right foot. The right leg back, hover. Chaturanga, you can tuck the right toes under. Push the weight forward, inhale. Exhale, sink through. Press the feet into the mat. Inhale, open the chest, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold it for a breath. And while you're stretching, walk the feet slightly closer to your hands. Maybe wider if you want. Ideally, you find the feet flat. Lift the left heel behind you, 3-legged dog. Keep the hips square. Long arms. Wait for the left glute to kick in. Turn the left toes out to the left side of the mat. And lift it out to the left side. Until you look like a little doggy having a wee. And hold high. Straighten the right arm. Keep the left leg high. Let the glutes work. Bring the left foot towards the mat. And sweep it up behind you. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Bring the left knee past your left tricep. Push your weight forward. My left tricep is on the inner thigh. See if you want that press up. Pop the right elbow onto the right rib cage. Feel that the left inner thigh is resting on the left tricep. Push back up. 3-legged dog, left heel up. Inhale. Exhale, left knee across to the right elbow. Wait for us in a star. Drop the left knee down. Or fallen triangle, left foot out. Right arm up. Drop the left hip just the once. Point the right fingertips to the right heel. Push back up. Right hand on the mat. Left knee to the nose just for a tap. 3-legged dog, right heel up, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose 1 more time. And step through between the thumbs. Runner's lunge. Long step. Right hand flat. Left arm up. Right knee is straight. Stacking shoulders. Left bicep to ear. Reach the fingertips to the front of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, circle back up, all the way behind you. Sweep it down. Join the right arm, crescent lunge. Hinge up. Cactus with the arms when you're ready. Open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades. Hold the cactus. See if you want to touch down the back knee. Just the once. As you push back up, reach the arms up. Inhale into crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Pivot the right heel on the mat and open. It's nice on the shoulders to release the tension. Shoulders above the hips, bend the front knee. Start the bind, right hand behind you. Find the top of your left thigh if you can. Flip the left palm, reverse the warrior. This is all optional. Hold that side bend. Side angle, left elbow on the knee. Just for a split second, or you can stay here. Turn the right shoulder up first. And then see if you want to reach the left fingertips towards the inside of the left thigh. Left heel, use a block there. Stay on the block or left hand on the left shin just for the first round. Start straightening the left knee, triangle. Turn the right shoulder up. Reach the right arm up. Find the core strength. So tuck the pelvis under. Micro bend in the left knee. Right bicep to the ear. And reach the right fingertips to the front of the mat. Left bicep to the ear. Fingertips touching without interlacing. Hinge up. Turn the heels inwards, goddess. Toes out. Arms in a cactus. Keep your shoulders above the hips. Sit low. Feel the back muscles working. Feel the glutes working without leaning forward. 5 pointers start. Straightening arms, knees. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward, feet parallel. Take one breath. And we've got the four side lunges. You do as many as you want. Sit to the back of the mat, which should be your right leg. Still keeping the hands down, but sitting lower, you might be able to press the elbow into the knee and hands to heart center. If not, don't worry. Hands down for me, bum up high, sitting over to the left. Take it slower, take it faster, whatever you need. Find the strength in that deep position wherever you are. Feel that your inner thighs, hamstrings, glutes are working. I'm pushing up into wide-legged forward still just for a split second. I've got 2 more. You can wait for me here. If you're doing the right heel again, see if you can lift the hands to heart center or maybe point the fingertips to the front. Kali Mudra if you want the first fingertips. Chest is up, strong back. I've got hands down and trying to stay low as I sit over, but I'm supporting with the hands. Once you're there, find the flat back, heel flat, hands to heart center, or Kali Mudra. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. I'm dropping the hands onto the mat, sitting over to the middle, staying low if you can, and then push your bum up, turn the feet parallel. Oh, wide-legged forward fold. Hold it for another breath. 5 pointed, start bending the knees, flattening the back, sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two onto the left heel. Lengthen the stance if you need to bend the left knee. Look to the front. Reverse. I'm not binding. You can if you want. Left fingertips to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, high plank over the left heel if you want. Chaturanga, push the weight forward. Inhale. Exhale, sink through. Press the feet into the mat. Inhale, cobra upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Hold. One more breath, just a normal downward dog. I'm not shortening it for now. Lie onto your front. Let's work on back extensions, back strengthening. Starting with locust again. Fingertips to the back, palms down. Rolling shoulder blades together, elbows straight. Back of the neck is staying in neutral. Feeling the upper back. Drawing belly button towards the lower back, clenching bum. And lift the legs if it's there. Hold it for one more breath. And then come down for a quad stretch. You might be able to grab your ankles and release the upper body onto the mat. We'll do it one by one. You might find you want to lean onto your side and it's easier to catch the ankle. If you're on your front, press your knees together and press the hips into the mat. If you're doing it one by one, take another breath and change sides. There shouldn't be any pain in your lower back. You should be feeling the front of your thighs. Release the stretch, hands under your shoulders. I'm going to meet in downward dog. If you want a full press up, please make sure you engage your tummy first, tuck your tailbone and point the elbows to the back of the mat. Inhale, push up, and exhale, downward dog. Leave the right heel behind you, three-legged dog. This time open on the top, stack the hips. Bend the right knee when you're ready. Arms are straight for now. Wild thing, lift the left heel, come onto the right fingertips. Tip over, drop the left hip with that first round. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale, open up to the ceiling. Reach the right biceps to the ear again. And see if you can circle towards the right side, the left side of the mat, so behind you. Circle around. Imagine you're trying to reach towards your right ankle, and then circle up and reach towards the front of the mat. So basically, I'm just moving the right arm around. Come back into downward dog. Right hand down, and I'm stepping into downward dog straight away. Find the alignment, same thing on the other side. Lift the left heel, big inhale, and stack on the top. Stack the hips, bend the left knee. Lift the right heel. Come onto the left fingertips, tip over. Wild thing. Drop the hip to prepare. And lift up. Open up to the ceiling. I'm reaching the left fingertips towards the front of the mat to start with. And then circling the little fingertips outward, opening the chest. Reaching fingertips towards the left ankle. And then circle up and reach to the front. Back into downward dog. Lie down onto your front. Locust. You can take it into a bow if you want, an upward bow. No, I'm lying, that's just a bow pose. Starting with locust. Engaging back muscles. Taking pressure off the lower back. Glutes, hamstrings working, and lift. See if you want to reach back. Bending knees, flexing feet. Catching the ankles. One more squeeze in the shoulder blades and the glutes for me. And push the ankles into the hands. See if it lifts you up. See if it's just the stretch in your quads. Bring it onto the mat slowly. I'm going through locust just for a sec. I'm tucking pelvis again. It's just nice on the back. Let's meet in downward dog. Hands under the shoulders. Find your way. Inhale, push up. Exhale, downward dog. Lift the right heel, three-legged dog. Inhale as you lift. Start stacking the hips on the top. Exhale as you bend. Wild thing, lift the heel, come onto the right fingertips, tip over, drop the hip. It's a nice preparation. And then lift up, open up to the ceiling. Circle the little finger outward. I'm reaching towards the right ankle just for a split second. And I'm coming back to where I started, reaching right fingertips to the front of the mat. Back to downward dog. Right hand down, right foot down. Lift the left heel. Inhale. Keep opening, keep stacking. Exhale. Bend the left knee. Lift the right heel, come onto the left fingertips, tip over. Wild thing. I'm dropping the hip to prepare and then open up to the ceiling. Circle the left fingertip, left little finger outward. Around, reaching towards the left ankle if you can. And then around. And come back where you started. Back into downward dog. I know this is a tough one, but try your best and I promise you the supporting shoulder is going to get stronger, more mobile. One more round. You can sit it out if you want. Come forward, lie on your front. Oh, those shoulders. Locust. Engage the back muscles. Engage the glutes. That should be lengthening your lower back. Hamstrings, calves, lift. If there's anything funny going on in your back, lengthen your lower back by sending the tailbone to the back. Stay here if you want, or bend the knees, flex the feet. Catch your ankles, engage the back muscles between the shoulder blades and glutes, and push into your hands. And then release it off. Take your time to meet us in downward dog. If you're pressing up, make sure your glutes, sorry, I'm lying, your tummy is engaged, so tuck your tailbone. Don't forget, you can hold it here or drop down into a child's pose. Otherwise, wild thing one more time each way. Lift the right heel. Inhale. Take your time to open the hip and stack. Prepare for the wild thing, lifting heels. Come onto the fingertips and tip over. Circle the arm around and then lift up, open. And then if you want that circle, right little finger moving out. And around. Reach to the front of the mat one more time. Come back into downward dog. Left heel up, inhale. Stack on the top, exhale. Bend the knee. Lift the heel. Tip over. I'm dropping hip to prepare. And then lift. Open. Circling little finger out. And up. Reach to the front. Keep pushing into the right heel of the hand. And come back into downward dog. Bum up. 3 breaths. We'll drop the knees. Child's pose. I know your shoulders are screaming. So are mine. Come to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance. Then go down. Oh, releasing the tension in the shoulders. I'm just going to swing side to side. Just kind of sweeping the mat. Oh. It's just Nice. Whatever feels good. Round your back as you come into standing position. Roll the shoulders back once you're there. We have a bit of balancing to do. I'm going to come away from that cabinet. Just make sure there is space in the front and behind you as well. When you're ready, reach up and inhale. As you exhale, fold. Give your hamstrings a little stretch here. Take a breath or two. Fingertips on the mat. Grab those blocks if you need them now. They will come very handy. Have them somewhere around you, in front of you. Starting with a standing split, right heel behind you. Don't go too high. Bend the left knee. I'm kind of keeping the back straight. Leveling the hips. Flexing the right foot to the mat. You can stay here. Or see if you want to reach your fingertips towards the right heel. But your right heel should be pointing up. You're bringing the arms in line with your spine. With a flat back, hinge up, come into standing position, stalk. Bring the right knee into your chest. You can hug it. Or if you're ready for an eagle, lift the fingertips to the front. Bring the right arm underneath the left. Give yourself a hug, and staying here is fine. Or carry on interlacing the arms and press the right fingers into the left palm. Thighs, eagle. Pop the right thigh on top of the left. See if you can do a double rep, trying to bring your right foot behind your left calf and sit down, sink into the stance. If you're struggling, you can always bring the right toes on the outside of your left foot for balance. Sit down a little bit lower. See if you can touch your elbows and knees together. So you've got a little fold here. And then stand back up. Keep the hands together. Release the legs. Knees coming into a stalk in front of you. Warrior 3, I'm keeping the hands together. Push the right heel downwards behind you. Start hinging from the hips. I'm still keeping the arms in an eagle, or keep hugging yourself. Level the hips. Find a straight line on the very top of your body. Bend your left knee and step into a high lunge. Left knee's above the left ankle. Straighten up. Tug the tailbone. And start reaching the fingertips towards the ceiling. Make sure your shoulders are away from the ears. And if it's there, give it a slight back bend from the upper back, so the fingertips are pointing to the back of the mat. Straighten up. And release the eagle. Open the arm. Take a big inhale. Exhale, standing split. Fingertips, if you can, frame the left foot or in front of you. Lift the right heel. This time really open up. Lift as high as you can. Think about chest, head towards the left shin, thigh. Right glute is almost cramping, trying to lift the leg. I'm lowering right heel, revolving half moon. Bend the left knee and flatten the back. Right fingertips are coming towards the front of the mat. Use the block, good time to do that. Once you flatten the back and your right heel is hip level, make sure your right hip is not dropping towards the mat as you open the door to the left. Keep lifting the right hip as you're lifting the left hand towards the ceiling. Stay here, or see if you want to bend the back knee and grab the right foot with the left hand to press into the hand to give it an extra challenge. And then release into revolving half moon and change it into half moon. Left fingertips on the mat or another block. And now opening the body out to the right side of the mat, reaching right arm up, flexing right foot out to the right side of the mat. And now my left foot, my calf, my hamstrings, my glutes are screaming. Stack the right shoulder on top, right hip on top. See if you want to bend the right knee. Grab the right foot with the right hand. I'm fixing my gaze. Press the foot into the hand if you can. Release into half moon. Fingertips on the mat, level your hips. One more standing split, walking the hands closer to the left foot. Lifting the right heel higher. And one side done, bring that right foot down. I'm bending the knees. Oh, bend your knees, round your back, come up. Roll it out. I need to walk it out. Shake it out. Other side. That was fun, wasn't it? Yes, it was fun. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Fingertips on the mat, left heel up, standing split, I'm not lifting high yet. I need the squared hips, flexing left foot. Straight spine. Find the strength in the core. With a flat back, see if you want to reach the fingertips towards the back or towards the left heel. Hopefully you look like you're diving towards the mat. Start hinging up. Bend that right knee more. Lift the left knee into the chest, into stalk. Hug it in if you want, or just keep it hanging in the air. Fingertips to the front. Left elbow underneath the right. Hug yourself. Opening the shoulder blades. Carry on interlacing the arms or tangling them together. Left fingertips pressing into the right palm. Left thigh on top of the right. See if you want to do the double rep. For me, the two sides are very, very different. And then sit as low as you can without any knee pain. Either flat back, or see if you want to touch the elbows to the knees. Flat back as you're standing up, releasing the legs into stalk. And warrior three, pushing left heel to the mat, hinging forward. I know the balance is tricky because there is something in the way. It's harder to find your focus point. Lift that left heel. I'm still keeping the hands together. Level the hips. Bend the right knee, step into the back of the mat. Crescent lunge. Straighten up. Tug the tailbone. Start lifting fingertips towards the ceiling. And see if you want a back bend from the top of your back. I'm feeling the back of my shoulders as well. Straighten up. Oh, now release the eagle. Oh, it's lovely on the shoulders. Standing split. Fingertips on the mat. I'm framing the front foot. Lift the left heel. Now really drop the head. Use the left glute to lift the left leg. Bring the left heel in line with the hip. Flatten the back, revolving half moon first. Left fingertips coming to the front. Opening the door to the right, but watch that the left hip is not dropping towards the mat. Feel the two-way work in the core muscle. See if you want to reach back and grab the left foot and maybe press into the right hand. Release into your revolving half moon slowly. And then swap the hands, right hand on the mat. Open the body out to the left. Now my right foot, right calf is really kicking in. Reach the left arm up, stack the shoulders and hips. See if you want to reach back. Grab that foot. Maybe push it into the hand. Release into half moon. I promise you're almost there. Left fingertips on the mat. Try and level the hips. Lift into a standing split one more time. Lift higher. And bring the left foot down. Bend your knees, round your back. Come up slowly. Shake it out. I don't need the blocks now. I'm just going to turn around, change your scenery. Let's flush it out. Shoulders back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Let's meet in downward dog. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold. Your flow. One more time. Leave out bits and pieces. Slightly faster. Making your stance a little bit shorter. Lift the right heel behind you. Keep the leveled hip. Bring the right foot out to the right side. Keep it high. Straight arms. Bring the right heel down and push it behind you. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, fallen triangle. Touch the knee across to the left elbow. Extend out. Left arm up. Drop the hip. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Left hand down. Touch the right knee to the nose. Push into three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Touch it to the nose if you can. Right arm up, easy twist. Right bicep to ear. Circle it back to the ceiling, all the way around, crescent lunge. Sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, cactus, and tap the back knee onto the mat if you can. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, warrior two, left heel on the mat. Open. Start the bind, flip the right palm. Inhale. Exhale, side angle. You can do a bind under the hamstrings if you want. Make sure you turn the left shoulder up. Start straightening the right knee. I'm keeping the bind just for a breath. And then release the arms, right fingertips towards the mat, left to the ceiling. Make sure you're keeping a micro bend in the right knee. Touch the fingertips above your head. Sorry, I'm shouting now. I'm shaking. Hinge up. Oh, goddess. Turning the heels in. Sit down. Arms in a cactus. Sit it low, 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 low. Wide-legged forward, forward. Reach up first. 5-pointed star. Inhale. Exhale, forward. We've got 4 times side lunges, starting to the back of the mat, left heel. I'm sitting over, straight away, Kali Mudra to the front. So I'm not sitting as low, straight back. Stay low if you can, or do a wide-legged forward fold. Sit to the right. Make sure there is no hip pain. Back is straight. I've got 2 more, you can leave it out. Left leg. Right heel. I'm so sorry, I'm shouting. Hands on the mat, bum up high, wide-legged forward fold. Oh. One more breath. 5-pointed star, flat back. Reach up, warrior 2 onto the right heel. Reverse, flip the right palm. I'm not binding this time. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, 3-legged if you want straight away, or meet us in downward dog. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath. Whilst you're doing that, I'm shortening the stance. I know I'm cheating, I know. Left heel up, three-legged dog. Inhale, keep the hips square. Straight arms, bring the left foot out to the side. Bring the left heel down. Push it back up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee across to the right elbow. Fallen triangle. Lift the hip high, inhale. Exhale, drop the hip if you can. Lift back up. Right hand down, touch the left knee to the nose. Push into three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, step through between the thumbs. Give your nose a tap. Left arm up, easy twist. Left bicep to the ear. Inhale. Axel circle up, all the way back and around. Join the right arm, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, cactus, drop the back knee. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Start the bind, right arm behind you, left fingertips up. Inhale. Exhale, side angle, elbow on the knees, good. Or carry on with the bind. Turn the right shoulder up. I'm keeping the bind, straightening the left knee. Keep turning right shoulder up. Now I'm releasing into a triangle. Meters there. Release the arms up. Find the core strength. My stance is a little bit too long. Reach the fingertips together. Hinge up. Goddess. Turn the heels in. Sit down, arms in a cactus. Sit a bit lower. This is your last one. Tug the pelvis without leaning forward. 5-pointed star. Inhale, go up. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. 4 side lunges. Sit to the back of the mat. This should be your right heel. Kali Mudra. 1. Side lunge on the other side. 2. Strong back, everyone. Shoulders away from the ears. 3. 1 more. Hands on the mat, bum up, wide-legged forward fold. Hold. Reach behind you if you can. Take the inner thigh stretch further, just for a couple of breaths. Bend the knees, flatten the back. 5-pointed star, sweep up, inhale. Turn to the left foot, warrior two. Exhale. Reverse, flip the left palm, inhale. Exhale, 3-legged chaturanga, leave it out. Left heel back and over if you can. Sink through. Inhale, cobra upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Hold. Guys, you've got 2 options here. You can practice your splits if you have them, or if you're coming with me, make sure you have the blocks. Step the right foot, replace your right foot, right hand with the right foot, and then drop the back knee and sit into a half split, leveling the hips and lean forward. If you're practicing your split, again, I tend to keep my back toes tucked under. It gives me a better alignment in the hips. If you've got the 2 blocks and you want to have a go with it, you can always glide out, seeing that the hips are still squared, and lift the chest and maybe bend. Okay, maybe even if you don't have that split, it does help. Or stay in a half split with me. Keep sending the right hip to the back wherever you are. If you've gone further than your half split, come back into runner's lunge. Let's meet there. I'm bending the front knee. Let's do a quad stretch. Please be careful with that. It might be just untucking the toes. The left hand is in line with the right foot. And reaching the right arm all the way around, dropping the hip and feeling the front of my left hip, and that's enough. We'll grab that back leg. Choose your option. Make sure you're feeling the left quad, the front of your left hip, but no knee pain. And certainly try your best to avoid any cramp in the left hamstrings. I always feel more stretch if I lift the chest and straighten the left arm. And then very slowly release it off. Other side. I'm stepping into downward dog first. Starting with the half split, I'm replacing the left hand with the left foot. Framing the front foot, dropping the back knee. I'm keeping the back toes tucked under. Use the block if you're sliding into your half split or split. Think about leveled hips. Don't worry too much about it if you feel your left hamstring stretching good. But I'm sending the left hip to the back of the mat. Hip flexors, quads. I'm bending the front knee, going into the runner's lunge, untucking the back toes. Hands on the inside for me, right hand flat, left fingertips are circling to the front, up and around. Dropping the hip and bending the left knee might be plenty. We'll see if you can bend the right knee without any knee pain or hamstring cramp. I like to straighten my right arm, opening up to the ceiling while still dropping the hip, bending the front knee. Release. Step into downward dog. Take another breath here. Then find a comfortable seated position where your spine can be really long. I like it on my knees. Some of you might not like it. So if you want to pop the blocks underneath your bum and sit on the blocks, it might be more comfortable, or just sit on your heels. Make sure it feels good on your back, because a bit of neck work, a bit of shoulder stretch. Shoulders back again, and interlace the fingers in the back. Point the knuckles downwards as you're rolling the shoulder blades together. Straighten the elbows if you can. You can lift the hands off of the hips, but if you feel that your shoulders are dropping forward, roll them back in together and just rest the arms on the hips. Draw your knuckles even closer to the mat so you feel the neck lengthening. Drop your ear to the shoulder one way. The other way. And then look back to the center, release the arms. Just drop the shoulders to the front. Round your back. Drop your chin to the chest. And then straighten your back. But keep your chin on the chest, draw the shoulders back. And reach the fingertips on the top of your head or the back of your head and gently pull. Release the head, just drop the fingertips by your side. And just half circle one way and then the other way. So you might feel a bit more in the back of your neck, but down the sides. And then take a whole big circle around slowly. Keep those shoulders away from the ears, change sides. Once you're back to center, just keep your eyes closed. Relax your hands onto the mat, onto your lap. Take a long inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. Open those lips. Do that twice more. Last one. Bring the palms together. Thumbs to the third eye between your eyebrows, or bow your head. Namaste.